And now, Pinpoint Weather, brought to you by Kearney Mesa Fiat.
All right, so Pat, in addition to the heat that's coming, there's a lot of other stuff going on that's coming this weekend, right?
Especially for people in the eastern Inland Valley areas and through our mountains. We've got winds that are going to be picking up, but they already did pick up this morning. Take a look at this video shot in Ramona at San Diego Country Estates this morning. From about 9 to noon, the wind there was gusting between 15 and 20 miles an hour. It did eventually warm up to 71 degrees in Ramona, but that's just a sign of things to come. Those winds are going to be very gusty. The offshore winds, it is a weak to moderate Santa Ana. So I pulled up one of our weather stations, our 10 News Pinpoint Network. We have these all over the county so we can see what's happening. Good news for Ramona right now. You can see the winds have died down. They're at 4 miles an hour coming out of the north at this point. But also I want you to look at the humidity, only 12%. It's getting to be bone dry out there. Now, temperatures around the rest of the county right now starting to cool down because the sun has set. Campo down to 52. It's breezy out there. Mount Laguna 38. There's still a tiny little bit of snow on the top of Mount Laguna, but that's not going to last very long at all. 60s out in the desert. So we're in this kind of slot right here between two different jet streams, the subtropical one and the one up here that is taking the storm track up to Oregon and Washington. So we're just sitting under high pressure, and that's going to be with us for the next 48 hours. That is what is going to generate more of those offshore winds. They're really going to ramp up 25 to 35 miles per hour. Indeed, this is a weak to moderate Santa Ana. So luckily we've got enough moisture in our vegetation that the danger isn't too high, but whenever we have a Santa Ana, we must be very careful. Right now, winds are pretty calm. Campo down to 13 miles per hour. 10 News Pinpoint Futurecast, though, shows by tomorrow morning those winds out of the northeast, gusting 20 in Julian, 25 down there in Campo. Let's take it out to Friday, and you can see the same type of conditions will exist then as well. So please do be careful. Not as cold tonight because those winds are starting to mix things up, and the air mass was so warm today. Most places made it up to 70 today. So you can see the overnight lows are not going to be down in the 20s and 30s unless you're up in the mountains, of course. For the next 7 days, then, we've just got this warming trend that's going to help the mercury soar to 81 degrees by Friday. And in the inland valleys, we've got 3 days of 80 starting tomorrow and very breezy conditions as well. But if you look out to next Tuesday and Wednesday, cooler, cloudier, and even a chance of rain, which we desperately need. We're over 2 inches now in deficit. So let's look ahead till Wednesday and hope the rain materializes.
Not even March and you've already got dry.
Dry, very, very dry.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.